Welcome back, everybody. Jerz here with some more Fairy Tail. On the last episode, we unlocked Mira Jane as a playable character, which is cool. She's actually in the group right now, just to test her out. She ended up being stronger than Urza, a lot, and she was actually equal to Urza with no wizard amulet on, and I slap one on, and now she's definitely one of the strongest characters we've got with ease. So we're gonna give her a shot while we do some Laxus missions here. So this is probably gonna be the one that unlocks him, and we'll see how powerful he is.
収穫祭のための食材集めか。収穫祭ね。もうそんな時期になるか。
ギルドも復活したし、今年は豪勢にやらないとね。私、マグノリアの収穫祭って初めてです。ギルドのみんなでパレードをするんですよね。ファンタジアね。前にやった時は誰かさんのおかげで危うく中止になるところだったけど。何かあったんですか？ラクサスがいきなりフェアリーテイル最強を決めるって言い出してね。無理やりギルドの仲間同士で戦うことになっちゃったの。それでみんなボロボロになって。ラクサスさんがそんなことを？じゃあラクサスさんが一時期ギルドを離れてたのって。そう、その事件のせいでマスターから破門されたのよ。ウェンディがこのギルドに入るちょっと前ね。
昔の話を掘り返すんじゃねえ。俺はただギルドを強くしようとって何を言っても言い訳になるな。
でもあの頃に比べたら随分丸くなったじゃない。みんなとも仲良くしてるみたいだし。
特別仲良くしてるつもりはねえよ。普通に振る舞ってるだけだ。
で、どうするの？その依頼受けるの？
そうだな。食材集めくらいなら大して難しくもねえだろうし、受けるか。ってなんだこの納品量、こんなに集めんのかよ。
そりゃあ盛大なお祭りだもの。料理だっていっぱい用意しなくちゃ。せっかくだから私が手伝ってあげようか。協力すればその量でもなんとかなるでしょ。
いや、ならいい。別の仕事をします。
ならってどういうこと？私と一緒じゃ嫌なの？
怒ってんじゃねえよ。わかったわかった。一緒にやってやるよ。じゃあ
手伝ってあげるっていうのにそんな言い方ないじゃない。
どうかお願いします、ミラ・ジェーンさん。
よろしい。
じゃあ待ってるから早く準備してこいよ。
You know, I don't even remember the story going into how Laxus got healthy again. Dang, he's really strong too. He's actually stronger than Mira Jane. He has no Lacrima on at all. If he has good buff magic, let's take a look what he has. It's pretty much Natsu but electricity. Okay then. Dang. I was hoping he would have some good buffs for the group so he could replace Sting. So I'm just gonna have to see what other characters do. Hopefully there's more characters to unlock after this. But I'm looking for someone to replace Sting, and I was hoping he'd be able to do it. Maybe that's not all his spells. Maybe he gets more. And you know, when we unlock him, she's got a lot. All her stuff is like 5 stars almost. Jesus. She's definitely a monster. Let's go ahead and throw Sting in there for the buff and Jalal. So right now we're just having Laxus kind of replace Natsu temporarily.
お待たせ。それじゃあ始めましょう。
ああ、とっとと終わらせようぜ。
そういえばラクサスと一緒にお仕事するなんていつ以来かしら。もしかしたら初めてかもね。
Could this be the first time we go on a mission together? Oh my god.
昔のお前は荒れてたからな。ビビって近づけなかったのかもしれねえ。
そうね。子供の
You
頃
are
の
so
ラクサスって
cute.
ピュアな感じですごく
Wow.
可愛かったも
She
ん
hit
ね。
him with the "you're so cute"
い
line.
つからこんなになっちゃったのかしら。
まあこの話はやめだ。早く行くぞ。急がないと日が暮れちまう。
はーい。
Okay. Okay. Alright. So we're going to the Great Plains.
どこに行こうかしら。
We're really close to rank S too, guys. We're just one rank away, I'm pretty sure. And we'll be an S rank guild.
気をつけていきましょう。
Then we can start taking S rank requests. I still have requests to do. If I want to do like the platinum for this game, I have a bunch of requests to do in town as well. Like D ranks and stuff.
あら。
So we are fighting a pack of wolves. Okay. Some brownie
張り
wolves
切って
here.
いきましょう。
And they are definitely
さて。
kicking our asses right now. So we've got her own moves. So she used to spam this one all the time. The 80, it cost 80. Is that worth it right now? I don't even know. Maybe we should try this one. And I have to say, I don't really like her AoE, the spans. I see that she's really powerful, but I don't really like the direction some of these AoEs go. This is like the best option to go because it hits two of them twice. I guess we'll do that. So she feared and broke them. Let's go for a heal because we actually got hit really hard. Okay, and then we will do a ray on that one. And it looks like Laxus went up with a cleanup kill. Appetizing meat. So these beasts, man. You get caught off guard and these wolves are just gonna wreck you, dude.
あら。
I feel like wolves are like the scariest monster in the whole game. More so than a lot of bosses.
ひねってやる。
Just because they can attack twice, you know. Let's see. That is, there we go. Look at that. Look at all the damage they did. Okay, we're gonna try this maybe. I guess let's take a look at her sequences. I don't think we have seen this before. It's Saleh.
サタンソウル。セイラ。
We're gonna save our meters because I'm planning on, maybe I'll do a link hunt in here. I haven't decided yet. Try it out with Laxus. Yeah, we've seen that a couple times before. Takes 10 years. Let's go ahead and heal everybody because these guys are really hitting hard. Dragon Force, he actually went and transformed. Okay, rip your shirt off, buddy. He went and eliminated one. What's the best bet here? Yes. Raise our all allies defense, hit them once, and just hope we can finish them on the next turn. Here we go. This ought to get the trick done. Let's go ahead and do this. So, I'm looking at Mary Jane's abilities. I think I would still much rather, even though she hits harder than Urza, I'd much rather have Urza. Just her ability pool is it's just too small for me. It's just, it doesn't hit enough enemies, it doesn't hit the right direction of enemies. So it's not feeling Mary Jane right now.
さて。行くわよ。
Laxus is debatable because he's pretty much another Natsu, so I could either run Laxus or I could run Natsu, is what I'm thinking here. Let's do character speed. Make sure we outspeed these birds. What is a move we rarely see? Let's do Evil Shower. They resist everything no matter what, so what does it matter? Laxus with the cleanup. Okay, let's do this one. There's not a lot of characters. So far, there's like no characters here that I would say are on like Jalao's level, you know? Like Jalao's AoEs are insane. He doesn't have buffs for the party, but his AoEs hit so many people that it's like that's totally okay. So we got a bunch of meat. We're gonna go back to base. I thought I was gonna link hunt here, but I think I've changed my mind. Let's go grab that item. I didn't even know this was up here. Alright, small salve, wow. Alright, so, let's go to base. We'll link hunt somewhere later. I gotta change this party. I'm not feeling Mirajane. It's just, if she had better AoEs, like if she had better targeting spots, she would definitely be great to have. I would definitely pick her over Urza. But Urza has so many abilities that hit different directions and things, you know, it's... For me, it makes her a better choice. Yeah, we're about to unlock Laxus. Being an understudy. Huh. Carry a sign while wearing a costume. You're asking for a lot, lady. Okay. So now we have Laxus playable. And I'm going to take a look at his abilities. Because I want to know if he's worth using over Natsu. Chances are he's not, because Natsu has the Fire Dragon King, which is, you know, does Laxus have a Dragon King ability? I don't know. So let me look at Natsu's abilities here. So he can hit single target, he can hit left, he can hit forward, he can hit 4 units there, 4 there. He's got some pretty decent AoEs that hit a lot of people. And if the enemies are designed weird, he's got this one, he's got this one, he's got options, which don't make him bad. Mirajane, it's just, I don't know, I don't feel like these are good enough. She needed, if that last block in the back was filled in, this might have been a really good move, but still, for 80 mana, it's still extremely expensive. This is equivalent to what Natsu does right now, where he gets his counter, but hers costs 72. It does a lot more damage, but 72 is expensive, man. I mean, 58, yeah, hers does a ton more damage. We get the counter stance here, but I don't see how she's not going to replace Natsu, that's for sure. He's got the Fire Dragon King thingling thing, so I definitely like Urza better. I think she's just more ideal, because there are a lot of battles where there's 3 enemies lined up, so I find Photon Slicer is just great. This is an amazing AoE, it hits so much. Sometimes you run into battles like that one, and then she does have the ability where the lower her health is, the stronger this hits, which I like as well. I don't know. I'll have to see. Let's see what Laxus has right now. So he is literally very similar to Natsu. No counter stance, just hostility up. This is like the opposite of Natsu, but it's still gonna hit 4 people anyway. This is probably the one ability that Natsu doesn't have. Natsu has a target like this, but it doesn't hit anyone in the middle. It just hits people on the left and right. So I don't know. I don't think this is gonna work. Let me see Rogue's abilities. That was an issue I had with him too, was his targeting was just... He's a cool character, but his targeting and his buffs and debuffs were just not something I found interesting. So that was kind of a letdown. Kagura, she has weird ones, which she's another awesome character, and these weird ones just make her unappealing. Butt Tackle. He looks more like a buff character. I don't really understand his buffs. I don't know what up to 20 means. This one has a higher rating, but this one can be used up to 20 times. I've never been in a battle that's lasted more than like 5 rounds. I could see this being better, I guess, in those fights. Maybe at the end of the game here, there'll be fights that can last up to 20 rounds and this will be valuable, but... I mean, when we're taking damage, who's going to heal us if he's going to take Wendy's spot? I don't know. I can't... He only heals one person, too. I just don't see... I don't understand this ability. Am I really going to go 20 turns without being hit? So that we can not waste a turn healing, so we can get the benefit of this? Is the enemy even going to be alive by the time we get the max amount of this? I don't know. I need a better explanation of this. Gajil's got some really interesting ones. It's just a shame that he's so slow, even when I give him a speed buff. He's got some great AoEs here, actually. Nothing really for people on their sides, except for this one. And it's not even crazy expensive, which is great. Here you can raise attack and defense and lower his own speed. As if he's not slow enough already. But he's got some good AoEs. I just don't like how slow he is. Because he always ends up going last. It would be great to get him to go at least second or third or something, so that the team can take an advantage of the defense lower on that first turn. Especially if we're going to do an R1. But Gajil's not bad. Over here, she's got some interesting ones, but I already have a healer. Regeneration is still not bad, though. So let's see. Grants regeneration. I don't know if she has an AoE regeneration. Grants regen and heals all status ailments. I mean, that's not bad at all. It's actually great. But I already have Wendy, where she's got all these buffs for everybody. This is everybody, okay? And then she's got the heal for everybody. So Wendy is just amazing when it comes to buffs. So when I see other buff characters, it's very difficult for me to replace her because she can do so many things. Especially when she raises everyone's speed. If I can get Sting to do his ability, he can cover the attack and defense. And then that's the 3 buffs we need. The 3 primary buffs. And then after that, Wendy could either do damage or she can go to healing. So right now, I don't see another character. Do you upgrade our speed? We do have speed, but it's one person at a time. Which is not... I need speed for everybody. Because then I can get all the buffs out. And then the last person can drop an R1 on the enemy if need be. Let's see what our buddy here is packing. He's got some really interesting ones here that are not bad. I do like that he raises everyone's defense. But again, if you have Sting in your team, this is just redundant. You don't need this at all. Because Sting is buffing the entire group. Let me see the ability real fast. Ultra Holy Ray. Raise all allies' attack and defense. Him and Wendy together are just such a great combination. Lucy, I've never really... As soon as I got Wendy, I mean, she's got like the best AoE in the game, which hits everybody. I mean, it costs 100 mana, sure, but it hits everybody. So she's got some amazing AoEs here. Look at this True Star Shot. She's got the Aquametria. Lucy's probably got some of the best AoEs in the game as well. But aside from that, she's not very strong. That's the problem. She's got these crazy AoEs. I got some good Lacrima on her too. These are decent Lacrima. 60 attack. That's nothing to laugh about. And she's only at 364 attack overall. So I could get amazing AoEs that don't hit as hard. Whereas I have Jalal with some pretty awesome AoEs. He's got 200 more attack than her. So these AoEs, he's got the all on the line there. He can hit more than half the enemies there. He can hit the front and back row, which I find this one actually normally hits a lot of people because enemies like to be in those rows for some reason. You can hit them if they're like that. So if the enemies are not in the middle, they're in the front and back, boom. If they are in the middle, you could go ahead and punish 6 of them for 80 right there. And barrier, I mean, I've never really used barrier, but I have Jalal here instead of running Lucy. She does have some amazing AoEs. I just don't have a place for her. And then here, revive one ally, heal all targets HP. So she's got heals similar to Wendy, but she has no other buffs. So why would I run her? You're running her because you like this character in anime, possibly. For me, that has no knowledge of the anime. I'm gonna run Wendy. I feel like she has the better package here. So after looking at everybody here, I just don't see anyone that can really replace my team. Right now my team is still going to be Natsu. Laxus looks really cool, but everything he does, Natsu can do. Almost, except for the one here where he can hit the one in the middle. But that's okay. I don't need to hit the one in the middle. I can do this and get a counter stance. And that's okay. And I have the Fire King ability. Where is it? Lightning. I have Lightning Fire, and I have Fire King Dragon. So look at this. I can do a roar, hit everybody with that. Does Laxus have something similar? Let me take a look. I didn't look at that. So we're gonna look at his abilities. He's got Dragon Force, and he's got some decent AoEs here. Not bad. But Dragon King, I still feel like is going to be superior. Gajeel, I never actually looked at that. The Awakening, Iron Shadow Dragon mode. Lowers enemies' attack and defense. Gajeel looks even more appealing now that he has Iron Shadow Dragon mode. That's not bad at all. That's actually amazing. Debuff the enemy's attack and defense instead of just decreasing their defense. So if I had to swap anyone in the group out, I think Gajeel would be amazing. He's at 408 attack right now. I don't see him replacing Urza personally. But if I did swap someone out, it most likely would be Urza, because of the debuff. She's not adding debuffs to my group, so she can inflict burn, counter stance. I just like her because her moves are actually hit hard, harder than most units, even though they don't have the maxed out rating. I feel like Urza's been really good since the beginning of the game. But if I had to swap someone, it would definitely be her. We just have to work on this guy's speed. I think he's the slowest unit in our game. Oh, he's a little faster than Juvia. Yeah, he just needs better Lacrima. But anyway, that's why my group is like the way it is. I would like to try, maybe we could run Gajeel a little bit just to try, kind of. Laxus looks cool, I just don't see him working out though. We're gonna run Gajeel for a little bit, and let's just see what happens on the, so, yeah, I kind of went on a little spiel there on why my team is why it is, because I have like that RPG sense. That little Breath of Fire 3, that Breath of Fire 4, that Final Fantasy series is coming out, where I see characters have certain buffs and debuffs, and it's like, you work for my team, because you have all these great assets that I need. So let's go ahead and go. We're going to speak with Gajeel, actually. He's already back here. Let's see if we can get one quest done, and we need Lucy in the group. Unfortunate. I honestly don't really like Lucy. You guys told me that she's a main character in the anime, and I just don't like. I see her in a lot of the cutscenes, but I just don't really, you know, I'm not really feeling her. Personally, I think Urza has felt more like a main character than anybody, and Natsu, of course, because a lot of the story is revolving around him now, being made. He's like the ultimate Aetherios, or whatever, to defeat Zeref. Right now, from someone that's never read the manga, watched the anime, just played this game, I can definitely tell that Natsu is popular, Lucy's popular, but Urza, to me, has been the most popular character. She's gotten the most respect out of everybody. She's in a ton of the cutscenes where she's like down talking Natsu, so I know Natsu is definitely a main character. Lucy, you guys tell me she's a main character, but I just have no interest in this character at all. And I don't have a lot of interest in Natsu either. I just think his abilities are pretty good. And he's just a main character. It's kind of like Cloud in Final Fantasy VII. You're just having him in the group because, well, he's the main dude. Let's rock out. He's all right. He's got some cool abilities. But in the end, I think Urza looks like the main character to me, like of the whole anime. Even though I know she's not. Based on a good bit of the story, it's really about Natsu. And I guess Lucy with her keys, sealing the gate and going to the future and all that stuff. And, and all the fan service doesn't help either. I'm not really... That stuff kind of cringes me, actually. I've never been someone that is into the fan service in gaming. I think it's funny. I'll talk about it for entertainment purposes, but I'm not really too fond of all the fan service of everyone with the balloon boobs sticking out of their shirts, and all there is a piece of tape holding it down. And I think that's another reason why I like Urza better. Sure, there are some weird scenes where they're like talking about random stuff, but she wears the armor that covers up a lot. So that's another, when you look at the characters, Lucy's got like the little heart on her boob and stuff, like they're putting emphasis on it. Kagura's got a suit on, so that's cool. I like Kagura. Tasty trained. He wants to eat all the iron. Okay, research material. And go back home to report it. Okay. We'll take a look at the characters here in a second again. Oh, that was simple so far.
ガジルわかるその手に持ってる魔導書ってもしかして
なんだ知ってんのかさっき依頼の報酬でもらったもんだが
すっごい貴重なものでなかなか手に入らないんだよいいな
やるよ
Levy's design's not bad at all.
俺には必要ねえもんだからな欲しいやつが持ってた方がいいだろう
ありがとうガジル
I don't think she's fan servicey.
大事にしろよ
Nice. Now, so Lucy, I do feel like there's some fan service there for sure. Urza, I guess depends on the costume you put on, but if you have her armor costume on, she's just a warrior ready to fight. We definitely have some going on here, especially when she turns into like her little devil form, and they put that skin-tight outfit on. Juvia, I actually like this character because they have like a romance thing here that's not really romance. She's just in love with a guy. I thought that was a nice touch to the story. You could use stuff like that. Wendy is supposed to be like a little girl, and I don't think they should be sexualizing kids. I think that's actually a disgusting thing. Now, while she didn't do anything, they did like talk about stuff, like she's always talking about why she wished her chest was bigger, stuff like that. I don't think that's stuff that we need to know about little kids. To me, she's like, what is she, like 7 years old, 8, 9 years old or something? That's not something that, if that's how it is in the anime, I guess it's alright. But I've never been a fan of sexualizing kids, so, and I never will be. If we could just keep Wendy innocent, that would be great for the future, but that's probably never going to happen because of anime's sake. This one, they went and put an X and a heart on her boobs. I don't know why. She's got a great outfit. They juiced her up, though. It's like her boobs are like the size of her head. And we got Butt Tackle Guy. And who knows? Oh, yeah, and then you got the other characters. You got Minerva, Sayla, or Saleh. A lot of the female enemies are just practically naked. And just... I'm surprised Minerva's not playable. I thought she would be. She joined their team eventually to help fight, but I'm just not a fan of that stuff, really. And then the girl from Raventail, the Flare girl or whatever, I forgot her name. But let's see. We have got his rank up. If I do character rank up, I mean, we'll upgrade him to 3 slots just because it only costs 100 to do it. That was a cool entrance. And I guess we could sneak in one more. I should look at those passives too for this guy. I definitely didn't even think about it. So 35% chance of having another turn after action. That's pretty good. Okay, alright. Can I look at that actually? Status. Okay, let's take a look at this. New magic chain. 10% chance of having another turn, and then over here is 35. Do those add? I don't think it adds. I think it replaces that. 35, because that's a 45% chance. That actually makes Laxus very usable. Getting 2 turns back to back is crazy. I would have to test that at some point. But let's go ahead and do another character story. There's someone in this room. Let's knock out these rooms. I guess it's Lucy, Natsu, and Lucy in party. Guess we won't bring Wendy because we have a healer. Ugh. A part of me still wants to bring Wendy. do this, and then we'll call it a day here after this here. And these character stories, I get, they're supposed to make you like these characters more. So, my opinion is, you can do a couple of these missions, get you to understand what type of character this is. Oh, Gajil's a tough guy. He's not someone that likes to joke around. I get it. And then, link the character story to the main story to add more lore to pull new people in, because I am still so lost with this game. I feel like we needed more. Get away from me. We needed more story. We needed more something. Oh! I went the wrong way. And I think if we like contributed some of the character story to the main story, it'd have been really good to help out to clear some confusing things. Oh boy. Oh! We're fine. We're gonna have to battle something eventually. That one. Oh boy. Okay, we actually made it. Wow, not a single battle. That's crazy.
そんな薄着してっからだよ。
あんたも似たようなもんじゃない。で、こんなやりとり、ここで前にもしたっけね。ほら、私が初めてフェアリーテールに来た時に。
ああ、そんなこともあったっけな。
依頼から帰ってこないマカオを探しに来たんだよね。モンスターにテイクオーバーされてた。そうそう、ナツと私の二人で凶悪なモンスターをバシッとやっつけてさ。
あれ、ルーシー戦ってたか？牛がマカを助けてたのは覚えてるけど。
ナツが来るまでは頑張って持ちこたえてたんだから、一緒に戦ったってことにしといてよ。それにしても最初は驚いたな。ギルドってこんな大変な仕事ばっかりなのかなって。大変だし、私なんかがやっていけるのかとは思ったよ。でもフェアリーテールがすごく仲間思いで温かくて楽しいギルドだっていうのがよく分かったの。
そっか。あれのおかげで今ルーシーがここにいるんだな。はい。
やられたマカオには感謝しないとね。不謹慎なこと言わないの。どこ行
Now
こ
we're
うか
going
な。
to Kane Beach.
ここにしましょう。アカネビーチか。ここはいろいろあったわね。つい最近も
Let's see.
大魔島演舞前の合宿だね。
本当はもっとじっくり修行するつもりだったのによ。
We're doing some recapping here.
私も知らなかったのよ。精霊会は時間の流れが違うなんて。
The recap's not bad.
それと楽園の塔の一件も始まりはこのビーチだったわね。
Tower of Heaven.
楽園の塔、ジェラール。
最初は楽しいバカンスだと思ってたのに、まさかあんなことになるなんてね。オイラもさらわれちゃってどうなるかと思ったよ。でもあの事件のおかげでみんなとの絆が一層深まった気がする。最後の最後はもうダメかと思ったけどね。ナツもエルザも本当に無茶するんだから。
俺の家はフェアリーテイルだけだ。フェアリーテイルがないギルドの仲間がいない世界なんて考えらんない。だから仲間を守るためなら何だってする。仲間が一人で遠くに行こうとしてたら全力で追いかける。
そしたら今度は仲間のために無茶をするナツを追いかけないといけないね。
追いかけてくんだろ。
まあね、私だってフェアリーテールの一員だもん。
Okay.
どこ行
Now
こう
we're
かな。
next we're going to Tenro
ここ
Island.
にしましょう。気をつけて行 行きましょう。
Alright. Oh yeah, I remember this place. Man, there's a bunch of monsters all over.
よっと。
Guess I'm going up this way. Okay. This is where we lost 7 years, isn't it? I think so.
懐かしいね。 S 級昇格試験。1年前。あ、いや実際はもう8年前になるのか。そういえば夏って一次試験でギルダーツと戦ったんでしょ。勝ったんだっけ。
それは言えね
え。ああ、負けたんだ。そういえばあんた一次試験の後柄にもなく考え事してたもんね。夏が考え込むとこなんてめったに見ないから、おいらもよく覚えてるよ。
うるせえ。
試験もそうだけど、あの時はほんといろいろあったね。2代目マスターのギルドが襲ってきて、なんとか倒したと思ったら今度は
アクノロギ
どうなっちゃうんだろうって思ったけど、でも不思議となんとかなりそうって気もしたの。
そりゃそうだ。あの時はみんなが一緒だったからな。
そうね、初代も言ってた。仲間を思う心が私たちを守ったんだって。
なんだかんだでちゃんとフェアリーテールに帰ってこれてよかったよな。
そうね。さて、ネタ探しもこれくらいでいいかな。
ネタ探し。ああ、そういえばそういう話だったな。
もう忘れないでよ。さあ、ギルドに帰りましょう。
Okay. If we went reminisced, we talked about different things. About Natsu losing,
ど
apparently,
こ行こうかな。
to Guild Arts.
ここにしましょう。
I don't even know much about Guild Arts. I know he was there when we got frozen for the 7 years, and we came back, and I think he left a note and said he didn't want to leave the guild or something. He ran away.
フェアリーテール。私の冒険はここから始まった。夏に誘われて、夏と一緒に初めて冒険に出て、それからグレイやエルザ、ジュビア、ウェンディ、みんなと一緒にいろんな冒険をしてきた。これからもこの場所からいろんな冒険が生まれるんだろうな。危険なこともあるかもしれない。でも夏やみんなと一緒ならきっと乗り越えられるはず。私もみんなの役に立てるよう頑張らないと。
なーに一人でブツブツ言ってんだ。
うるさいわね。ほっときなさいよ。
しかしあんな感じでよかったのか、ネタ探しっての。
ずっと思い出話ばっかりしてたよね、夏とルーシーの。まあね。でもいいの。それも目的の一つだったから。私がこのギルドに入ってからいろんなことがあったなって振り返りたかったのよ。事実は小説よりきなりって言うでしょ。実際にあったことを振り返るのも立派なネタ探し。
そういうもんか。まあルーシーがいいならいいけどよ。
夏、ありがとね。わざわざ付き合ってくれて。
気にすんな、仲間の頼みだ。
それとフェアリーテールに誘ってくれてありがとう。おかげで私今すごく幸せだよ。
あ、なんか言ったか。
なんでもない。じゃあ今日はこれで。じゃあね、また明日。
So far, Lucy's character story was more interesting than majority of the others because she talks about why she appreciates being invited to the guild and she reminisces about all the good memories. So that, of all the character stories we've done recently, that was definitely the most interesting one. So guys, that's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you all next time, and until then, see ya.